Hey there, and welcome. We're doing a deep dive today into these sources you shared with us.
That's right. We're looking at reports from two really devastating plane crashes, actually decades apart.
Yeah, and our mission really is to look at this striking, almost unbelievable connection that runs through both reports.
It's a connection that, well, it seems almost too specific to be true, but it's right there in the sources.
Exactly. So let's start this dive. It's quite a story.
It is. Heavy topic, obviously, dealing with tragedy.
Absolutely. But the way these patterns can sometimes emerge, it's compelling.
Definitely. Where should we begin?
Let's start with the more recent one, Air India 171 back in 2025. The sources you sent, well, they don't mince words.
No, they don't. Described as what the biggest air tragedy India's witnessed, just awful.
Truly awful. Called it one of the most horrible crashes. Accounts said the plane just turned into a ball of fire.
And initially, they reported zero hope for survival. Just finding charred bodies, the scale sounds immense.
Total devastation, it seems. Survival just feels impossible
Yeah.
when you read those descriptions.
It really does.
And yet, here's the incredible thing from the reports. Despite all that, there was one survivor. A single person made it through.
One person out of that.
One. His name, according to the sources, was Visvas Kumar Romesh.
Okay.
And the detail that jumped out right away in those early reports, his seat. He was in seat number 11A.
11A, wow.
Yeah. And the reports mentioned some preliminary details, like he might have opened an emergency exit,
Uh-huh.
and that the whole section where his seat was actually broke off from the main part of the plane. It landed him somewhere else. He survived against, well, truly all odds.
That specific seat number, 11A, in that context.
Yeah.
It's just astonishing.
Right. Now let's rewind. Go way back decades earlier to 1998.
Okay.
Your sources also covered a Thai Airways crash. This happened in Suratani, Thailand.
Right, I remember reading that one. Trying to land, wasn't it?
Right.
Flight from Bangkok.
Exactly. Yeah. Reports say it stalled midair, then crashed. Really tragic, killing 101 passengers. Another huge loss.
It's a different airline, different continent, years before, but yeah, another terrible disaster.
Precisely. And in that crash, the reports highlighted a survivor, too. A well-known Thai singer and actor, Rang Sak Lloy Sak.
Oh, okay. I recall his name from the source material. He was rescued from the wreckage.
Yeah, pulled from the debris, taken to the hospital. So now you've got these two completely separate, horrific crashes.
Different eras, different places.
Both with a key survivor. And here's where that uncanny pattern your sources point to comes in.
Don't tell me.
Well, when Rang Sak Lloy Sak heard about the 2025 Air India crash survivor, Visvas Kumar Romesh, he noticed something. His own seat number, back on that Thai Airways flight in 1998.
Oh, was it?
Yep, 11A.
Also 11A, seriously.
According to the reports, yes. He apparently went straight to social media, saying the India survivor was in the, quote, same seat number as me, 11A.
Wow, that is quite something. That specific detail, a seat number, linking these two terrible events across decades.
It's the kind of thing that just grabs you, doesn't it? So specific.
It really is.
And it definitely grabbed attention online, based on the sources. People started talking about seat 11A,
Oh, I bet. What were they saying?
calling it things like a miracle seat or saying it has a strange kind of legacy,
Yeah.
describing it as a freaky coincidence.
Freaky coincidence. Sounds about right.
One source even used the phrase plain seat magic.
Seat magic. Well, you can see why people would reach for words like that. It feels almost intentional, even though it can't be.
Right. And this is where it gets really interesting to think about.
Absolutely. I mean, plane crashes themselves are thankfully very rare events, statistically speaking.
Extremely rare.
So for a specific detail, like one particular seat number, to pop up so prominently in survival stories from two completely unrelated crashes, years apart, well, the odds just seem astronomical.
Vanishingly small.
Which raises a big question, I think, not just about chance, but maybe about us, about humans. Are these just incredible statistical quirks, these outliers? Or do we kind of instinctively look for patterns? Do we need to find some meaning, some order, especially when faced with such random, awful tragedy?
We're pattern-seeking creatures, aren't we?
We absolutely are. And something as concrete as seat 11A in both these stories, well, it gives our brains something specific to latch onto amidst the chaos. It feels less random somehow.
So there you have it from the sources. Two devastating crashes, different times, different places.
Yeah.
Key survivors, both reportedly in seat 11A.
It's a detail that, like you said, once you see it in those reports you shared, it sticks with you.
It really does make you pause, doesn't it? Makes you think about chance, maybe fate.
For sure. Why do you think that specific detail resonates so much when you read about it?
That's a good question. Does finding a pattern like this, even if it's totally bizarre and statistically improbable, change how you look at things?
And let's be honest, thinking about this. If you were booking a flight tomorrow, clicking through the seat map, would you hover over 11A for just a second longer? Would you think twice?